Yo, what's up? What's up, people? What's up? What's going on? I'm about to share this on Facebook, what have you. So, hold on one second. How you guys doing on this Tuesday night? I told you guys I'll be back. Took a minute. I wanted to come on here about 7 hours, 2 hours ago at least. My bad, my bad. What's going on? What's going on, people? Yes, 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 yes. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. Turn it down. Turn it down. Let people come in real quick. I might go on Facebook Live. I'm thinking about it and everything. Whatever, how's everybody doing tonight? Let people come in. Also, I want to see again. I want to try to put. I'm trying to look for a YouTuber, or if you're a subscriber, I would love for you guys to try to, to help me into, putting my, different information up and how to do that and stuff like that. What that entails, because I'm really trying to get that going. And I'm gonna leave something in the description on specifics on what I'm saying. Um, anyway, so come on in, people, and everything. We're gonna have this discussion. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're doing very well. I mean, so yeah, you see the title as what I'm saying. Hold on a second, let me put this in here. Again, if you want, again, please like and subscribe. Again, I'm a new YouTuber. Been on here for about a little over a month now. I'm still, bit behind the ears when it comes to YouTube and stuff like that. And I'm learning as we go, and I'm also getting some pointers from different people and stuff like that. Again, I'm definitely never afraid to get pointers from people, uh, and how I should do this YouTube thing, because I'm taking this extremely serious, extremely serious. Just want that to be known. You know what I'm saying? And as the title, as you see how the title is, a man should limit his mistakes as much as he possibly can, and everything. Yeah, we're gonna get it in. We're gonna get it in tonight. I don't know how long we'll be up here. Might be up here for a half hour. Might be up here for an hour. Might be up here for longer, and everything. Again, a man must limit his mistakes. It's a must that he does do that. It's nothing in this society. You could be who you want to be. You could like who you want to like. You could act the way you want to act. But you must understand, as a man in this society, no matter what you do, you can't keep on making the same mistakes as you did when you was 19, 20, 21, 22. You don't get usually in this society, again, you usually don't get a second chance. We're not living in our great grandfather's, you know, probably world, if I should say, because and this is why I tell men all the time they must make sure that they making the right decisions, and how to make the right decisions is to how to be a person that's going to get things done. Hold on one second. I want to make sure you guys can hear me good. I'm just trying to see. It's a thing that we must as men understand that you don't get no brownie points and keep on making bad decisions. That bad decisions after bad decisions. You don't get no brownie points for that. If you think you get brownie points for making these decisions, you're highly mistaken. And as a man that grew up with nothing, as I tell my story all the time, that grew up with mostly women, it took a long time to find a manhood that I have. And as we speak, it took a long time, and and I'm glad that I'm learning, that I learned, and I understand. Sometimes I get in my ways of the way I grew up, but a lot of times for the last 4 to 5 years, my ways have changed than it was before. It have changed a great deal, in my opinion. You know, um, I lost a lot of associates. My real friends, always going to be here. You know what I'm saying? I always had those real friends, always. I don't think I would never lose that, when it comes to that situation. I don't think I would never lose those friends that I actually call my brothers. You know what I'm saying? And certain, some women some women that's in my circle. I don't have many women friends. I must be honest with you. You know, I'm the type of person. I don't know. Anybody can do it. Anybody can have that situation where they can have women as friends, and I have. But as I said before, as I said many of the occasions, you gotta watch that. You gotta watch that situation, especially if you haven't grown up with the woman. You know what I'm saying? You know, I really, and one thing I want to get out as well. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna actually go live on Facebook with this. Definitely want to go live on Facebook. So let me put that in right quick. I'm gonna go live for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna stop what I was doing. All right. It's cool to have multiple phones and do this social media thing. What's going on, people? What's going on? Come on in. I'm on YouTube on my what you call on my site on my platform, and I'm looking for people to chime in on different on this subject that I have going on YouTube. Again, when you go, if you come in, please like and subscribe to my channel. That'd be great and everything. But I just want to, get this going. I want to, literally, talk about certain things on, I'm actually talking about how I feel like there's a lot of men need to understand they must limit their mistakes. Oh, and if we keep on making these bad decisions, it don't go well on us more than it would the opposite sex. In my opinion, is actually for the most part a fact. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not one of them guys that's one of that's a politically correct type of guy. Again, guys, that's coming in on Facebook right now. I'm on my YouTube channel. I have my title is stating the men must limit their mistakes in this society. Must, that's the key word. Must limit the mistakes in this society. But anyway, what's going on, people? How you guys doing? How's everything going? Doing this little what I consider a late night thing. I've been here later than that, so it's really not. Again, I want to say happy birthday to my brother, Reggie Miller. Happy 40th. Welcome to the 40th club. A lot of my homeboys turned 40 this year, and especially cancer, the cancer season. Got about 3 or 4 homeboys that turned 40 this season. And, this cancer season, I should say. But anyway, like I was saying, anyway, happy birthday. I want to make that clear too. What's up, Reuben? How you doing, brother? I'm on YouTube right now. As I was saying, we're talking about how men must limit the mistakes that they make in this society. And the way to go about limiting the mistakes that you make is taking the time to know yourself, literally to know yourself. Taking the time to know yourself spiritually and mentally. You know, stop moving fast with this woman, that woman. What's up, brother? Stop moving fast for this woman, to that woman, to this house, to that house, to a whole situation where you really need to understand that life is too short, especially for the man that's making bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? And the bad decisions is, living recklessly, uh, you know, having the wrong situation, being around the wrong people. Um, as I say all the time, I teach young men every day, you must make the right decisions. It's not cool to have multiple of things that you can't take care of. And what I mean by that, multiple children, multiple women, multiple jobs, multiple everything. You must have your mindset must be as high level as it can be. I mean, when you live in this life thinking that you're chasing with the most popular celebrity, is chasing, then you start to malfunction when it doesn't happen. And the reason why it's not happening because you're looking for someone else's happiness. When you look for other people's happiness, this is what happens. You start to malfunction. You start to realize that this is not for me, but I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep on doing things that's not working. You know, um, People hate. It's a problem where it's a problem when a man thinks with his mind other than his penis in his society. When you think with your mind, you got you got 2-dimensional people not liking it. When you think with your mind and not your penis, you got a lot of simpletons, a lot of simpleton beta males in this society, as I say all the time. A bunch of simpleton beta males, and for what that is, when you start thinking logically and rational, when you're being rational about things, and you don't just care about yourself as a man. You don't just care about the present, you care about the future, as well. You get a lot of people deliberately making your life even more hectic. You get a lot of people, you start to find out who your real friends are, is what I'm trying to say. You start to find out who to actually deal with. Because but you only found that you're only going to find that way when you make time for yourself. When you stop making bad decisions that's going to fail everything. That's not going to look good in any type of way. Again, guys, I'm on YouTube. Like and subscribe, please. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put in a lot of content. I'm actually before I go even further on this topic that I'm sharing with you guys. People could teach you, and I see a lot of content creators on YouTube specifically. They can teach you things as well as, try to tell you, hold on a second, guys. They can try to tell you things like, you know, you can make this, you can do this once you play. Content creators try to tell you how you can, get a woman, or how you can sweep a woman off her feet, how you could, get the better job and this and that, and third, and it's all in, creating chaos in your life, not doing it the way that the Most High and will want you to do. I try my best at all times to not be the guy that I was 5 years ago, let alone 10, 15, 20 years ago. I mean, that's when you're growing. And as I say all the time, I don't care how old that I am. I don't care the other person how old they are, whatever. It could be a young man that could teach me things that I finally know at 40. So it doesn't matter. It don't matter how old you are. It matters how you take life. It matters a lot, tremendously, how you take life. It's your growth in the person, your maturity. It don't matter how old you are. I say that a million times. I say that time and time again. It doesn't matter how old you are, because it's different things will stop you when you don't have the right capacity up here to go through life. When you think irrational and you have people looking up to you, or you have people around you, or whatever, it could be a whole chaos. It could be so much chaos, I should say. So much chaos that you wouldn't even understand or will want to understand. And people take that, a lot of people in this society take it as a joke. As I said before, I've been called all sorts of things when it comes to knowing who I am as a man. I mean, a lot of times when you know who you are as a man, you got other males, talking about you. Just like I said, this is why this society is not how it used to be. It's more men that's feminine than it is women that's masculine. You know, and when you see a man that respects you, and just point it, really know what other words, just respect you in the person that you are. And because he has all the growth that he needs to have, not to, not to say to himself that, oh, I'm better than everybody. No, it's about him. When you around a man that know who he is, he doesn't care for people that want to bring chaos in his life. Because he knows he's been through it all. Like when we call a red pill and a blue pill guy. A red pill will tell you everything that's wrong with the woman, whatever, because he's been through it. You know what I'm saying? A red pill man, he will tell you because he's been through the stuff and everything. I feel like I'm a red pill. You call me whatever you want, a whole cat, whatever, all this other stuff, but I'm going to make a decision that's going to bring value in my life. I'm not going to make a decision that's going to cut me off on things because I want to be the simpleton beta male that's going to follow directions instead of give directions. I'm gonna always have that mindset that I'm gonna be humble. I'm gonna understand people's opinions about situations that might not be the same opinion as mine, or understand people's opinions about me. But that don't mean I'm supposed to give in to that, because again, I'm a better person than I was 5 years ago, let alone 10, 20 years ago. I'm a much better person than I was, and I'm gonna get better. I mean, this is what life is supposed to be. You're supposed to go through stuff, and you're supposed to, come out of it a better person. This is something that you must do. This is a certain thing that you must do. If you don't do it, this is what happens. What will happen is you will like have so much grief for people, you will have so much hatred for people that you think that might have, you know hurt your feelings, or created a situation that you can't get your life out, get yourself out of. You become bitter, and again, from my preference, I should say, uh from my standing point, I see a lot of bitter people in this society. A lot. Because people are waiting for other people to create happiness within themselves. You're supposed to create happiness, within yourself, not having other outsiders, other entities, other groups, or what have you, creating happiness. That doesn't make any sense when you're logical. And reason for all this conversation and stuff like that I do now. I always wanted to be a content creator. I always wanted to do that. Even when I first began my other endeavors, I always wanted to do that and stuff like that. And people know I got a list and everything. Excuse me. But this didn't stop me. You're going to hear my message. You're going to hear what I have to say. Just because I went through it. You know what I'm saying? I went through what I went through, and I want people, I want to give knowledge, any knowledge that I can give, especially to men, especially to young Black men at that. See, I'm not afraid to, you know, tell it the way it is. I'm not afraid to want to strengthen my community. If I got to make somebody, that's a non-Black person, I want to get to this situation. If I got to make somebody that's a non-Black person uncomfortable just because I want Black men to be better men, or a Black person, because it's a whole lot that on my friends list, on social media, on my Facebook or Instagram, more Black Americans are more uncomfortable with me wanting to better young Black men than non-Black people. As I say all the time, I grew up in Jersey, 200 to 300 different languages. I seen them all. I hung out with them all. I'm friends with all. I should say associates with all. I got, limited of friends that I call my brothers, but I seen it all. I see it. You really can't tell a person how a Black man should be. And again, as I said before, it's a lot of Black people, and especially where I live at, that always say why this, we got to come together as a a race of people, other nationalities and stuff like that. I say I get that, but no one never tells an Italian and an Irishman, a Jewish, a European Jew, an East Indian, a Asian person. Nobody never Chinese, Japanese, what have you. Then nobody ever tells them you can't be just specific on your people. You can't strengthen your community. But everybody always tell a black man, especially black people, you can't just want to you can't just want people to black men to be better. You want all men to be better. Of course I want all men to be better. But black men had right now, we at the low totem pole. And the reason for it, a lot of us, including myself, put the most high out of our lives. So when you put the most high out of your life, a lot of chaos can be created. A lot of chaos come into your life. When you put the most high out of your life, chaos come into your life. As a person, as a 40-year-old that been there, done that many of occasions, I see it in my own life. I try again. I'm not all 100%. I'm still Kasim. I'm still that young guy that's still learning, still trying to curate my own legacy that my two sons and my daughter can look at it and say, "Daddy, I love my daddy, what he did in his life. He left something for us to be proud of." I still want to get to that point. But any man, but like I said, again, guys, I'm on YouTube as well. If you subscribe to my page, thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not, please go to my page, like and subscribe. Please support. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring more content each day or each every other day as I possibly can. I'm still wet behind the ears when it comes to YouTube. But anyway, as I was saying, it's unfortunate in this society when a man such as myself try to teach manhood as much as he possibly can, and he get thrown in. He get like ridiculed for it. He get effed up for it, and then people try to talk about your past and what you did before. Well, you wasn't that this and that third. No, I wasn't. I'm that now. See, I try to change for the better, as I said at the beginning of this conversation. I try to change for the better. If I'm not changing, I'm not living. If I'm not changing for the better, from my perspective, I'm not living. It's simple. If I'm not changing as a man that I'm supposed to be changing, that how I'm supposed to change, not making the mistakes that I did 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, definitely not the same mistakes anyway. If I'm not trying to get no type of guidance in my life from other different people teaching me how to be a better human being, be a better man, and be a better black man, first be a better black man. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm very passionate of being a black man, of high level thinking. I'm proud of it. I'm very proud of it. I'm proud that I can show, just like I said, I don't try to put what I know on everybody. If you don't want to hear what I got to say, if you want to be in the mindset of just knowing what you know, okay. See, as I said a couple videos ago, I try to be around people that I can learn from. And I'm gonna be like that until I die, until I get old and gray. I'm going to be around, and really, it don't matter if you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, persuasion, and anything you are. I don't care. If I can learn from you, and we can learn from each other, but if I can learn something from you, I don't have to be the smartest person in my group. I try not to be, you know. And again, like I said a couple of videos ago, when you got that figure that think, when I was talking about being a leader, you got that person that thinks he or she shit don't stink and nobody can tell them nothing. I'm the smartest person in my group and my family. They can do whatever they want. I'm the type person, you go that way. I used to have those problems. To this day, you go east and go left. You go east, I go west. I go south, north. I'm just going to go opposite of where you're going. It's a simple thing. I'm not here to, again, I'm here to have discussions, have a dialogue. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not here for the condescending disrespect or anything else like that. I mean, I'm a 40-year-old man. I'm not 20 years old. I'm 25 years old no more. That's the problem. There's a lot of people in this society. They want to simp like they were at 2021. They didn't have no type of goals, and now they 40, 35, 40, 45, 50. It doesn't work that way. It shouldn't work that way because it's saying a lot. It's saying that you're not into changing your mindset. And I don't and why wouldn't you want to change your mindset? Why wouldn't you want to have that goal setting of, hey, let me be the best person I can be in order to change for myself, first, in order to change for the most high, and then myself, and then if I have a family, my family. In my case, I have a family. It's a simple thing. It's a real simple thing. I made my mistakes in this, in my, in my decisions that I made. But I manned up and I said to myself, okay, I got to do better, or I'm gonna be in this predicament a year or two from now, 2, 3, 4 years from now, something like that. So it always been in my mind before I was thinking the way I've been thinking for the last 5 years. You know what I'm saying? And the way I've been thinking for the last 5 years, to be specific on things, I've been thinking I overthink in a good way. I used to overthink in a bad way, in a illogical way, in a, bitter way. I used to think like that, a couple of years ago. And I learned from that. I learned how in my spirit won't allow all that dysfunction. It won't allow all that shit that I let in my life for a long time growing up. And people gotta understand, the average black man can be, we can be bitter because, growing up in not a patriarchy or a matriarchy household, not getting the best of both worlds, that can screw you up a lot of times. Not all the time, but a lot. It's it's extremely important because, like I said before, I have close friends in my circle that was raised with a mother and a father, and not just a mother and a father, but a mother and a father that had order, that knew their roles in the relationship. And I see the difference in that friend of mine than the difference I see the mindset in that friend of mine from being raised with both parents in the household. That not only both parents in the household, but both parents had understood logic and what was in a right mind, and also kept order. The father and the mother. I seen a big difference from that homie than me. You know what I'm saying? I saw that and I wanted that, but I couldn't get that in my life. I wanted it for my future children, and then now my children now. So I knew, okay, even if I had kids, and even when I had my kids with this woman, what I'm gonna, as I was still growing up at that time, still making, mistakes into, lusting for more and more women, Needed more and more women in my life. As that's any man that don't understand who he is looking for women more than he looking for God. I got to write that down. That's some good shit. I said any man that's looking for women more than he is looking for God is not a man in his right mind. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, because God put us on earth to conquer, you know, to bring order, to rationalize, you know, and to, you know, yeah, and bring solutions to the table. But he also didn't bring a situation where, so okay, so he brought this, the most high, I learned this in the last 5 years, what the most high want from men. But if you didn't grow up with that, is it still in your DNA? Yeah, it is, but it's still got to be taught. Just like being a woman, being a nurturer, being the first teacher of the child, even if she never grew up like that, somehow, some way, it's in her DNA to be that way. Because the Most High knew what he was doing. He understands we live in a Luciferian society that's teaching us how to do everything effed up. You know what I'm saying? Teaching us how to do everything effed up. He understands that. This is why he wants us to repent. I don't want to sound like I'm some type of religious, dude, like 1,000%. I don't want to sound like that. But he understands that we need to repent. We need to find ourselves with him. I do, since it's quarantine, I eat a lot, gain 15 pounds. I drink and stuff like that, but I still take care of my business. But at the same time, I ask myself, do the Most High want that? Do the Most High want me to do that as a man? Because what if I eat or drink myself to death mentally? So this is why you have to be an overthinker. From my perspective, again, you have to be an overthinker. You have to understand what's good for you and what's not good for you. You must make these decisions in the right way. It must happen. Because if this doesn't happen, you die. You're going to die bitter. You're going to die with the energy of a person that really don't understand logic, and that can kill you. Usually people die because their spirit is effed up, their spirit is gone. So when you have these types of spirits in you, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you heard of this, but when you have these types of spirits in you, you can, let's say, you can get these sicknesses quicker, faster, because now your immune system, it's like it's very dangerous to be stressed. That's why you must have order, especially as a man. Oh my God, as a man, but especially as a black man, you freaking must have order, because a lot of us was born in disorder. You know, a lot of us was born in chaos, uh, systematic racism. Had to worry about this person, that person, that person, that person, this person, and we not even 5 years old yet. Had to worry about what street to walk on, have to worry about not upsetting our single mother that's working 2 or 3 jobs. And I'm talking about my generation nowadays. Single mother that's working 2 or 3 jobs, and you worry not to upset her, you know what I'm saying? And this is what a black man, it's so much burden on a black man. I just don't understand. So when somebody tell me, why are you just talking about uplifting black men? And inside I cry because I'm just like, do anybody understand what the fuck a black man go through? Do anybody understand that? Do anybody want to understand that? We go through a situation for the most part, most of us. I want to say this: life changed for me drastically because I put the Most High in my life. But when we go through drastically, we're not even a lead. A lot of us not even the leader of our own households. A lot of us think we supposed to take on bitter women, take on women that's going to emasculate us, going to tell us um, who we are and who we not. So it's a lot of burden that come with a black man that wasn't raised in a patriarchy household. A lot of burden, a lot. I see it with these young boys for the last, been coaching 18 years. For the last 10 years, unless these boys have so much hate because the way they are being raised. I'm afraid for my daughter because I say real tough people like, yo, you gotta be at your shotgun ready because you got a beautiful. Y'all don't understand. I'll kill somebody. They don't think logically. And even if their father is in their life, for the most part, their father is more bitter than their mother. That's if the father's in the life. Because people tell me all the time, we good. Why we good. This is not good. Chasing after women instead of gaining a relationship with the Most High. I seen it. I did it. I'm that guy that didn't have to have the best car, have the best car on the street. I'm that guy that didn't have to have the best apartment on the street, what have you. I'm that guy that didn't wear the best clothes. For some reason, my so-called talent was having any woman that I actually wanted. And that's the stuff that most black men learn. We learn how to approach women instead of learning how to have a relationship with the Most High. And again, people get mad at me, especially a lot of people in London County where I live. They get mad at me because I don't think in a way that most guys think. And most guys think in a way of which woman that I'm going to be with, which woman that I need to simp with, which non-black person I need to simp around, what acceptance I need to gain from a non-black person, what sexual access I need to gain from a non-black person. Because I'm not a self-hater. So in a certain black communities like where I live at, where you're not a self-hater, I'm getting off topic a little bit, but this is actually on topic because again, I'm on YouTube right now, guys. Like and subscribe if you're not subscribed to my channel. But my topic is men must limit bad decisions in his life in order to be a better person, in order to break that barrier. So as I was saying, in this area, when you're not a self-hater, they call you a racist. And this is black people. This is so-called black Americans. When you are not a self-hater, they call you a racist. So I must love, so what that means, I must love everyone else. I must love everybody. I must do it. It's a must. Being as though they don't know where I come from. Again, I come from where it's 200 to 300 different languages in the sector where I grew up at. 200 to 300. So people in the area where I live at don't understand that because they think because I'm pro black man being a better man to his family. That's why I'm pro black man. It don't have nothing to do with nobody else. I'm just pro black man to become a better man, a better leader. You know what I'm saying? A better provider and a better protector. And when you act in that way, people don't like you. People would rather be around a man that's making bad decisions for his whole life. That got to uh, sleep with Keisha and them just to have an apartment to live in. They got to do all that. They don't want a man that have a high self-esteem that's going and humble, that's going to let the next generation know what to do and what not to do. And if that next generation doesn't listen to what he says, such as myself, hey, that's their problem. I'm here to put it. I'm here. I'm here to put this in. Put this in your mind. If you want to listen, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you want to listen, I'm here. I'm here for you to listen. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Again, guys, like and subscribe my channel. It's Custom Lamar Dream Big Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like and subscribe if you like. All right. But as I said, I mean, I'm here, to create a better understanding that from my perspective, as in making the right choices as a man. It don't have nothing to do with the woman or the male that don't want no other man trying to tell them. It don't have nothing to do with you. It's for the people that want to listen. My channel, my platforms are for the people that want to listen. And that's the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? I get that people aren't supposed to agree with me. I get that because I'm a mentally stable grown man. So as I said before, in a society where in this society, the more that you respect yourself and try to make the best decisions in the world, the more a lot of people don't want to be. A lot of people envy you. I should say. The more, I don't have nothing to be envied. I have my place. I take care of my family. I do what I got to do in life. You know what I'm saying? And, I try to be a mentor to a lot of young men, but especially young black men. That's all. But people envy that little bit because they can't see God in them. I can see God in me. I can see the Most High in me. I'm by far not all the way in the stratosphere of being the best man I want to be. To myself, for the Most High, myself, and my family, and my community. By far, I'm not all the way there. But I'm trying to get there every day. I'm trying to have these conversations with the Most High, letting him know or letting the being know whatever he or she is, or being is. I'm trying to figure out I let the Most High know what I need to do to become a better man. Should I, stuff like, should I make that decision? Should I go this place? Should I spend this money on that? Should I pay this bill right here? And should I do all that? You know, I try to put it in my mind all the time. I try to really set right goals for me as a man because I understand how things are. I understand how things can be very complex. You know, people like to envy you no matter what you have, what you don't have. People love to hate what seems to be different, but God is in everyone. The Most High is in everyone, but you have to make the right decisions to try to find them. And again, I'm not even half the man I want to be. And I'm doing better than I was 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I'm trying to create the legacy that I can leave for my two sons and my daughter. As I said before. So again, don't, you know, and I want to make this very, very clear before before I go. Don't be mad at a person because he or she have a mentality that they want to do better with themselves. As a matter of fact, you should look at it and see what's going on in your life. Maybe you're doing better. Maybe you're doing worse. But just check and see. Don't be so eager to hate the person because he or she got different mindsets as you, got different point of views, all that. It doesn't, nobody's better than no. I mean, if you feel in your heart that you're better than people, that's you. Then so I'm not hanging out with a person that think they're better than people. Have a dialogue with people that's different than you. Stop trying to have dialogues with people that agree with you 100%. Then so I don't think no man or woman, especially no man, should be agreeing with somebody all the time. It's nuts. You know what I'm saying? For real. But anyway, Facebook, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get on YouTube again, like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you guys later. You know how I do get that. I'm probably gonna send you something for you to think again. You know what I mean? But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Facebook, I'm gonna stay on YouTube though for a few more minutes. But yeah, have a great night. And if you have any questions or whatever, concerns, what I said or whatever, inbox me. We could have a dialogue, conversation, or what have you. All right? Peace. What's up? What's up, YouTube? I'm still here, baby. One, I got one person looking. That's all I need. Come on in. That's all I need. What's up? What's going on? Might be my lady listening. I don't know because she subscribed. Hey, just like I said, as long as I'm getting somebody to listen. One day I take this. So take it serious though. I take it serious. I want more. I want things. I want more than what I have. But hey, I'm. I have the mindset of I see it. I understand. It's gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? My channel is gonna go because I'm gonna keep on pushing. I'm gonna keep on pushing. I'm gonna keep on pushing. Because I want to hear people. I want to interview people. I want to put things on Zoom. I'm gonna get that going. I'm actually gonna put something on Facebook maybe tonight or early tomorrow morning. Just telling my Facebook friends. I'm looking for people, to get on Zoom with me, having the conversations, different topics, topics that I bring up, and stuff like that. Having a good dialogue. And if you think completely different than I do, that's even better. That's even better. For real. It's even better. You know, I mean, I don't want people to, like I said before, to want to agree with me 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm making these videos. I'm gonna try my best to make a video each and every day on YouTube. I'm gonna try to expand my brand to on YouTube to get different um, suggestions from YouTubers that have been doing it for a long time. You know, you know, because I have a lot of content, but I want to know how do I literally get more and more people to watch me. So I'm gonna be doing research on that, trying to find a YouTuber that's been doing it for a long time, a veteran of YouTube. I don't care what type of content you usually bring. I just want it in a situation where you can let me know exactly what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? I look at YouTube all the time for pointers and how people do videos and stuff like that. And that's what I want to do. I really want to have interviews on YouTube. I really, really want that to happen because I think I'm good at interviews. Uh, I think, or just having a dialogue, a discussion on different things in this society. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But yeah, again, like and subscribe to my channel. Share my channel. Please do. Please share. Um, I'm gonna put a video up on tomorrow morning or tomorrow early afternoon. Uh, if you want to donate to this, to my brand, to my platform, I should say, you can cash at me, $. It's right there, right in the chat. It's the lonely chat right here. It's $KYSIM 39. I might have to change that because now I'm 40. But yeah, thank you for watching me. And hopefully I get some views once I take this off because I think I made a couple of different points in this live video, and I hope people discover that because I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna keep sharing, keep doing what I'm supposed to be doing in order to get more views. And again, I do want to do interviews. I do want to have a partner maybe on this because I think I could do this all day if I had a partner. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, have a great night, people. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. And I see you tomorrow morning. Peace.